Hello, hello, and welcome to the Saturday night concert of the Berea College Celebration of Traditional Music. This is our 47th annual celebration, and we're delighted that you have decided to spend the evening with us. Obviously, we usually do this in person, and we have workshops during the day and jam sessions and dances and all kinds of things and that have been prohibited this year because of COVID. But we're very glad to be online to present these evening concerts, and we're doubly glad that you have decided to join us. Maybe if you like what you see, you can come back next year when we are hopefully in person again. The Berea College Celebration of Traditional Music, started by Loyal Jones and others all those years ago, seeks to present homemade music in the Appalachian region as passed down from person to person and the people who play this music. It is supported in part by a grant from the L. Allen Smith Memorial Fund and by the Loyal Jones Appalachian Center. It also gets a little bit of help from the music department, from ISS, who has helped with this broadcast, and from the members of the Berea College Folk Roots Ensemble, who have done much of the planning, the production, and the publicity, as well as doing some of the emceeing for this event. And you'll see a few of those fine young people a little bit later. We have a wonderful lineup for you tonight, and speaking of a little bit later, I think it's actually time right now for me to turn the proceedings over to the co-presidents of the Berea College Folk Roots Ensemble, Tom West and Allie Ray Carpenter.
Welcome back to the Celebration of Traditional Music. Just a reminder, I'm Allie Ray.
And I'm Tom West.
And we're the presidents of the Folk Roots Ensemble. Starting off our Saturday night concert series is a man by the name of Kevin Howard.
Kevin is a banjo player, though don't hold that against him. He is teaching us about the mountain music and how much he is passionate about it and how this oral tradition needs to continue as it gets passed down generations.
And like the name of our festival, it is a tradition, this music. And at the core of our Folk Roots Ensemble, at the core of the celebration of traditional music, at the core of a lot of our performers, is that love for this music that they've learned from other people and that it's been passed down and passed down and passed down. And it's a beautiful thing to see this old-timey music continue to be played through the act of passing down a tradition.
Well, without further ado, let's make way for Kevin Howard.
Hey everybody, my name's Kevin Howard. I'm a banjo player from McRoberts, Kentucky, and I'm going to do you some old banjo tunes in the old style and the old tunings. Hate that I can't be there with you in Berea, but with all that's going on, the best I can do is come to you live from beautiful Whitesburg, Kentucky. And the first song I'm going to do you is an old banjo tune from Knott County. And it was first documented by a man named Josiah Combs at the turn of the last century. And this version I'm doing, he documented from a guy named Dan Gibson, who is my mentor, George Gibson, great uncle. So we'll do you a little Rocky Island, the way it used to be played. Swing her slow and easy, long summer It's Rocky Island, the way Dr. Josiah Combs documented it from Dan Gibson. And next one I'm going to do you is old song played a lot in the mountains, a lot of different ways. This one was probably most popularized by Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys, so if you get right down to it. But this is a song about a lady of the night. It's called Ida Red. Now, I'm getting a little bit of different tuning, limited on time, so I'm going to use this modern device to get there. I'm going to do you a song called Darling Corey, and it's about a lady who made moonshine and didn't quite get away with it, I suppose. And this song, it's done in what we call a dulcimer tuning, and there's two ways to play it. One way is the overhand, which what style of banjo I was just playing. The way I'm going to do it, I'm going to slow things down a little bit and do you a finger picking version of it that's done with two fingers, and it's all it is. It's 1/2 a step up on the neck. It's the only difference, other than and you work in half step intervals instead of a full step. For you musicians out there. This is a song called Darling Corey. Wake up, darling Corey, how can you sleep so sound? Got them revenue men, they coming, gonna tear your steel house down. Go away, darling Corey, go away now from my bed. Corn liquor is ruining my body, hurting women, they ruin my head. Well, last time I saw darling Corey, she was quite a sight to see. Had a 6-gun across her shoulder, had a 5-string on her knee. Can you hear them bluebirds singing? Can you hear him lonesome sound? Can you hear them singing? Darling Corey's in the graveyard ground. for you. I'm going to keep moving through tunings here and different songs. This next one I'm going to do is a song called The Cuckoo. It's about a bird, and what the cuckoo does is it'll go and it'll find another bird's nest, and it'll kick all of those eggs out of it. They'll fall to the ground and break. The cuckoo lays its own eggs and then leaves its own children there to be raised by that other mother while it flies around doing the same old stuff. And that is as much of an Eastern Kentucky tradition as any of these songs. It's how some of us banjo players get here. So a banjo player also spend half his career tuning, the other half playing out of tune. Here's your song about a bird. Yeah, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. Yeah, she will go as she flies. She don't ever holler cuckoo till the fourth day. Thank you all so much. That's the Cuckoo. Good little tune. It isn't really about a bird. It's more about heartache and gambling and other vices. Gonna get in regular gear here. Do you another one I learned from my buddy George Gibson over in Knott County. This one is called Trouble on My Mind. Time. Trouble on My Mind. I'm gonna do another old Knott County tune. It's a murder ballad. But the word on the streets of Knott County, I guess the word in the hollers is that old Wild Bill Jones survived this ordeal, so it may be more of an injury ballad. If technicality is your thing. Uh-oh. Clean this up a pinch. If you beat on a banjo, it goes out of tune. That's just how they work. Yeah, this one is called Wild Bill Jones, and it's been made popular by all kinds of different artists over the years, but the version I know is the one that exists in the mountains of East Kentucky to this day. Friday evening, just to pull around. All right, like I said, I'm Kevin Howard from the hills of eastern Kentucky, and it's good to have got to be with you virtually, and hopefully next time we can sit around and do this in person by a campfire, if not at a show or something. Y'all have a good one. Thank you very much.
This year, the Celebration of Traditional Music is instituting a new award, the Local Heroes Award, which honors those who best exemplify the spirit and tradition of homemade music. This year's recipient is a fellow who, if you find yourself in Berea on Thursday nights, and you're down in Old Town near the train station at that little log cabin on the square, he's usually leading the jam session there, the Jammin' on the Porch series. But he's done so much more than that. He's a master luthier whose instruments have been featured in the Kentucky Folklife Program's exhibit Made to be Played. He's been honored with the Homer Ledford Award for excellence and dedication to Kentucky's musical traditions. And he has deep ties to Berea College. He started playing for the Berea Country Dancers in 1963, and he was on the very first Celebration of Traditional Music Committee in 1973. In 2006, he won the Folk Heritage Award from the Governor in the Arts. He's been playing music for over 55 years. And his daughter Donna, who is on the Celebration of Traditional Music Committee, added this: "My dad is my hero and my best friend, and I love him very much." This year's Local Hero Award goes to Louis Lamb. And we have Louis for you. You didn't know this was coming. This is a surprise, but here it is. We have this plaque for you which reads, "In honor of Louis Lamb, Local Hero Award for a lifetime of service to traditional music." This year's recipient of the Local Hero Award, Louis Lamb.
Guy Davis is an author, a teacher, and an actor, but first and foremost, he is a blues musician. He is best known for his ragtime guitar and his husky voice, and while his main inspiration is the Delta blues, having grown up in New York, he's also heavily influenced by the Seeger family and other folk revival musicians. He has played his music all over the world, earning him the title the Ambassador of the Blues. As Sparky Rucker once said, the blues is the poor folk's psychiatrist. And we certainly live in some troubled times now. Here to ease our minds is Guy Davis.
Hello there, folks at Berea College. It's Guy Davis, and I'm back to present some more music in this music series at Berea College, which I'm glad is happening. And for my part, I got to say thanks again to Liza DiSavino, who's always been a friend, not just in music, but good-hearted person. I don't know how you guys are making out with COVID, but it's making me crazy. There's a song by Muddy Waters. It's called My Eyes Keep Me in Trouble. And especially now when you can't get out and be sociable like you want to because you're all masked up, you get to thinking all sorts of things, especially when you see somebody that kind of appeals to you. Muddy Waters, when he sang this, he would use the subject and the predicate would agree very strongly. He would say, my eyes keeps me in trouble. And that sort of seems to mean the same thing, even more so. Want every woman I see. My eyes keeps me in trouble. Want every woman I see. Oh, pretty women gon' kill me. Death come and get hold me. girl could join my pack. I like women on my left, women on my right, women all day and women all night. I love pretty women, any girl could join my pack. I love to love pretty women till I make their hair turn back. Kisses on my left, kisses on my right, kisses all day and kisses all night. I love pretty women, and a girl could join my pack. I love to love pretty women till I make their hair turn back. My eyes keeps me in trouble, want every woman I see. Keeps me in trouble, want every woman I see. I love to love pretty women, just come and get for me. My eyes keeps me in trouble. And of course, that's what eyes are for, to keep you in trouble. And will help you learn things occasionally too. That's all right too. I'm going to move on. I guess this could be described as a kind of love song. A little bit yearning toward the physical side of love. There's a lot of yearning, but it's the eyes doing it. Now I'm going to do a song written by Blind Lemon Jefferson, and he had a close-up buddy named Leadbelly, and Leadbelly did a version of this song, The Black Snake Moan. I know that there was a film to that same description. Wait a minute, let's see if we got the right. Oh, y'all give me just 1 second. I'm going to reach a little further, get a different guitar. It's right over here. Do pardon me. All righty then. Here we go. Black Snake Moan. Black snake crawling out in my room. Oh, well, it's crawling out in my room. I believe some pretty mama better come get this black snake soon. Well, it must have been a bed bug. You know, a chinch can't bite that hard. Well, it must have been a bed bug, 'cause the chinch can't bite that hard. I believe this black snake done run my baby all out in the yard. Oh, honey, tell me what's the matter now. Well, baby, what's the matter now? Oh, and I'll tell you what's the matter. I don't want no black snake, no how. That's all right, pretty mama, honey, that's all right for you. Well, baby, you know that's all right for you. That's all right, pretty mama, any old way you do. Oh, wonder where that black snake gone. Oh, I wonder where that black snake gone. I believe that black snake run my baby home. Snake Moan, the Leadbelly version of a Blind Lemon Jefferson song. Leadbelly's always been one of my heroes. I think I first heard of him when I was 8 years old, went to a summer camp run by Pete Seeger's brother, Pete, who knew Leadbelly. Pete, of course, being the great environmentalist and folk singer who brought a lot of songs to the world, such as If I Had a Hammer, and who fashioned the song We Shall Overcome into a civil rights anthem. Kisses Sweeter Than Wine, songs like that. Well, Pete Seeger used to have a group called The Weavers. And in that group was Fred Hellerman, Lee Hayes, and Ronnie Gilbert, Ronnie being a woman. And when they were younger, in their formative years, they used to be students of Leadbelly. I won't say students, they were friends. They always occupied his apartment to learn what he had to teach. And there's plenty, he knew songs forever. The man sang his way out of prison twice. And he did a lot of time, so he collected a lot of songs, you understand? So they were friends, and they made ways for Leadbelly to get gigs and that sort of thing. And Leadbelly was interested in this one particular, I think, an Irish drinking ballad, and he came up with a guitar part to it. And he played around with it with the Weavers. This would be back in the late 40s, the latter 40s. Leadbelly died in 1949. The Weavers took that song and recorded it in about 1950, I think it was, maybe 51. The song became Kisses Sweeter Than Wine. And that's this song that I'm getting ready to do. Get myself organized there. That's where I'm supposed to be, right there. When I was a young man, never been kissed, I got to thinking it over. thought I had missed. I got me a girl, I kissed her and then, oh Lord, you know I kissed her again. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Sing that part with me. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. I asked her to marry and be my sweet wife. Said we'd be so happy all of our life. I begged and I pleaded like a natural man till, oh Lord, you know she gave me her hand. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. We worked mighty hard, both me and my wife, working hand in hand to make a good life. Corn in the fields, wheat in the bins. I was, oh Lord, the father of twins. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Come on, your turn, sing. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Our children numbered just about 4. They all had sweethearts knocking at the door. They all got married and they didn't hesitate. I was, oh Lord, grandfather of 8. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. It's getting into trigonometry. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Now we are old and ready to go. We get to thinking what happened a long time ago. Had lots of kids, lots of trouble and pain, but oh Lord, you know we do it again. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Thank you. Kisses Sweeter Than Wine. Song I first learned when I was 8 years old and attended a sleepaway summer camp up in Vermont run by Pete Seeger's brother, John Seeger. And that's where I first heard and got hold of a lot more Pete Seeger songs than even more than after I met him, years later. Of course, I learned more then, but at that summer camp, they filled us up with those wonderful songs. Okay, I'm going to put my finger picks on again, and I'm going to get ready to move us along with a song called Spoonful. This song was done by Howlin' Wolf. Excuse me, let me get these finger picks just so. I'm not sure if it was written by Howlin' Wolf or who. I'm not clear on that. But this song became, let's just say, iconic in the school of blues that I kind of studied in, which was the street corners of Greenwich Village. Spoonful. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Could be a spoonful of coffee. Could be a spoonful of tea. Just a little spoon of your precious love. Good enough for me. So many lies about a little spoonful. I seen them cry about that spoonful. They even die about a little spoonful. Every it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Could be a spoon full of diamonds. It could be a spoon full of gold. Or just a little spoon of your present love. Satisfy my soul. So many lies about it. I seen them cry about that spoonful. They even die about a little spoonful. The whole world fighting about spoonful. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. Everybody fighting about spoonful. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Could be a spoon full of water to save you from the desert sand. Or just a little spoon of my 45 would save you from another man. Some men dies about that. I seen them cry about a little spoonful to tell lies about that spoonful. Everybody fighting about spoonful. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. Spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. Everybody fighting about spoonful. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. Spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. That spoon, that spoon, that spoonful. Whole world fighting about spoonful. Spoonful Blues. And as I said, I don't know if it was written by Howlin' Wolf or the Chess Records bass player Willie Dixon, who wrote a lot of the old blues hits. But hey, you're in college. You can look that up on the internet. I sure appreciate you guys letting me be part of your entertainment. I understand there's going to be some talking that you want me to do in conjunction with these recordings, and I'm happy to do it. Okay. Fond regards to each and every one of you. I'm going to try to smoothly and professionally sign myself out of this concert now. All right. Thank you guys very much.
Well, it's Big Possum time. Yep, we have the Big Possum String Band with us tonight, and we had been hoping we'd get a couple square dances in when we originally booked this. Obviously, that's not happening, but they are just plain and simple a great band. They're the winners of the 2018 Clifftop Competition, which is perhaps the most prestigious competition for old-time music in the country. And they are that most unusual combination of being a hip, old-time band. As they say, they are the 21st century's answer to the question, whatever happened to Appalachian music? The members are Tessa Dillon on fiddle, Seth Swingle on banjo, and multi-instrumentalist Evan Collins. And together they make old-time country music's hottest new band, end quote. So please sit back and enjoy the Big Possum String Band.
Are you ready? Go.
Greetings, Berea. We are the Big Possum, sprung from the earth, the fertile soil of St. Albans, West Virginia. We are here in the backyard of Jim Martin. Jim, thank you for the loan of your backyard. We appreciate it. Hometown of our lead fiddler, Tessa Dillon, and adopted hometown of...
We have
Close
two
to the
special
home
guests.
That's right.
Two special guests this evening.
That's right. Unfortunately, our guitar player, Evan Collins, was not able to make it from the upper peninsula, but we have our able stand-in, stolen from Modoc, just for this one appearance, Cody Jordan, and we're very excited to have him and Jim Martin. So with no further ado, we're going to play you some music. We're really sorry that we can't be there in person, but hopefully we will see each and every one of you in person at an old-time music festival down the road. So here you go. Tessa, what are we playing?
We're going to start off here with a little Patty on the Turnpike.
Patty on the Turnpike.
There we go.
We were going to make a little applause sign, but we ran out of time. Now then, we're going to sing a song called George Washington. We stole this one lock, stock, and smoking barrel from Pope's Arkansas Mountaineers. And as I understand the story, Pope's Arkansas Mountaineers actually didn't include Pope. He was just the guy that the A&R man called on the phone, and he rounded up some local teenagers who wrote this song on the train to go record it.
Yeah. You want to pop in the middle here?
Yeah, I'll just belt it.
Okay. Sounds good.
George Washington's fine young man, a lie never tell, but when he tells charity, his father gave him hallelujah, 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 there's glory in my soul. My mother Dixon washing, she does it very well, but when they fail to pay her, you bet they give him hallelujah, 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 there's glory in my soul. I take my girl out walking down by the very hill, but when the old folks find us out, you bet they give us hallelujah, 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 there's glory in my soul. Hey, if the drum blows the whistle, the fireman rings the bell, the conductor hollers,
All aboard!
and away we go. Hallelujah, 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 there's glory in my soul.
Exactly.
I sung these last four verses of something very well. Before I'll sing another verse, I'll see you all in hallelujah, 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 there's glory in my soul.
Woo!
Thank you, neighbors, thank you.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice.
We better play fast before we run out of sunshine.
I know. Let's see. Do a little,
The
Woo!
sun's coming back up.
Would you look at that?
Whoa.
Magic, friends.
That's it.
All right, we got a little tune here for you. This one's called Going Downtown. I'm going downtown. Bum, 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 bum. Ready?
Do it.
The next tune we're gonna do is a fiddle tune called Durang's Hornpipe. Features some fancy bowing.
Fancy bowing. Where'd you learn that fancy bowing?
I learned that fancy bowing from Clark Kessinger and Bobby Taylor and Dick Crack. We'll see if this frame speed is fast enough to catch it.
Let's see.
Might not keep up with
We're really simulating the festival experience playing in the dark here.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's a little Durang's Hornpipe. That's how it starts.
We might have to head for a lighted area.
I know, I think so.
I think we finally got into the dark.
Break time, possums.
Oh, man.
And we're back. So a little more light this time. We just heard Durang's Hornpipe, and Cody and I are going to sing you one now. This one's called The Roving Gambler. Do you have anything to say about The Roving Gambler?
No. It speaks for itself.
Alright, here we go. one's called Maysville.
Yeah. Again, we're the Big Possum String Band. Thank you for putting up with our technical abilities or lack thereof. And we're going to leave you with this one, Old ASAP. That's right, we're going to play this one as quickly as possible. This is Hellbrook, Lucin, Georgia. Thanks again.
Here we go.
We are so fortunate tonight to have with us not just one, but two giants, Alice Gerrard and Kay Justice. Alice, of course, this year's Celebration of Traditional Music's Lifetime Achievement recipient, has had a career that has lasted over 50 years, and it has included over 20 recordings, a Grammy nomination, legendary work with Hazel Dickens. And in fact, Alice has worked with so many people that the list of who she has not worked with is probably shorter than the list of the people that she has worked with. So Alice is with us tonight, and with her is Kay Justice, who likewise has been making music since the 1960s. She's known as a collector of unusual ballads, and she's also known as a fine teacher and has taught at Ashokan Fiddle and Dance Camp up in New York State, my stomping grounds, and the Blue Ridge Old Time Music Festival at Mars Hill. And we are just so lucky and so happy to have them with us tonight. So please sit back and enjoy Alice Gerrard and Kay Justice.
Hi folks, we're so happy to be here at the North Star Church in Durham, North Carolina, playing for y'all out in wherever you are in these COVID days. I hope you're staying safe. And we're very happy to be part of the Berea College Celebration of Traditional Music. This on my left here is Kay Justice, wonderful singer and instrumentalist from Withville, Virginia. And back here on the bass, he's going to sit in with us for a couple of things, is Joseph DeJarnett. We fondly call him Joe Bass. Wonderful musician and also recording engineer. And on my right, another great musician, Gail Gillespie, on banjo. She's the three of us play together fairly often, and so I decided it would be fun to have Gail and Kay sit in on some of this set. So we're going to start out with a number that comes from an old gentleman by the name of Luther Davis, and I thought it would be nice to show a picture of Luther. This is a photograph I took of Luther in his rocking chair playing the fiddle. He was 90, in his 90s when I first met him, and he continued playing and almost until the day he died at 99. He was from Galax, Virginia. And here's another picture of Luther, Luther with his hat sort of pushed back on his head, sitting with Tommy Jarrell at a picnic that we had up there in Galax.
That's Tommy Jarrell's silver dollar belt with his birth date on the silver dollar.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So those are the people the tunes come from. And this is one I learned from Luther Davis called Stay All Night and Don't Go Home. Old pine tree, chickens crow in the old pine tree, chickens crow in the old pine tree down in North night and don't go home. Okay, let's see. I think, Kay, you're going to do the sad song.
Yes, yes. This is a song that I learned from Jody Stecker and Kate Brislin.
Thanks, Joe. Sorry.
That's all right. And the lyrics were written by Utah Phillips, and Kate and Jody set it to music. And it's called The Miner's Lullaby.
It's one of the most beautiful songs
It is a
I've
lovely
ever
song.
heard. Yeah.
Once long ago, he was handsome and tall, and fit to be called to the war. We left our village, family and all, to never return anymore. Now he takes his coat, his bucket and lamp, and whistles his way to the cage, where men young and old from all over the camp gather in search of a wage. Husband, sleep, lay your head back and dream, a slow falling leaf borne down to the stream, carried away in the arms of morphine, homeward far over the sea. My husband and I are Roman in faith. We have a secret to keep. If ever his life is taken away, gentle and long will he sleep. Some men die with families around, and linens and blankets so clean, but seldom a miner goes underground without his tin of morphine. Husband, sleep, lay your head back and dream, a slow falling leaf borne down to the stream, carried away in the arms of morphine, homeward far over the sea. And now there is word, an explosion is heard. The miners are trapped down below. If any survive down there alive, I'm certain we never will know. Although the families vainly appeal, no rescue attempt can be seen. All hope for our loved ones in the dark earth sealed lies in a tin of morphine. Husband, sleep, lay your head back and dream, a slow falling leaf borne down to the stream, carried away in the arms of morphine, homeward far over the sea.
Okay, that was a beautiful song.
Thank you.
You sang it great. And we're going to do a song that was written by a woman who just passed recently. She lived in Galax, Virginia when I was living there, and her name was Nell Smith. And she wrote a lot of songs. She sang unaccompanied. She didn't play an instrument. But she used to write a lot of songs about hard times and people going through hard times, and another subject was bad boyfriends. And this song that we're going to do is one of the bad boyfriend songs.
Bad boyfriend song. A new genre.
A new genre. Oh, I don't think so. Country music is built on bad boyfriend. Anyway, but this is a song she wrote, and I have a picture of Nell. This is Nell Smith, photograph that I took in, it doesn't say the date, probably in the 80s sometime. She was a really neat lady. She worked in the furniture factory there and loved to sing and loved to write songs. This is called "The Devil's Going to Meet You Down at the Old Still." And you'll shortly see why. Everybody ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Here we go. I called you to breakfast at 8:30. You were so drunk, put your nose in your plate.
Ain't that a shame to get yourself in? Gravy dripping right off of your chin.
Spilled your coffee all over the floor. Ain't no use to house clean no more.
If some of the neighbors was to drop in, they'd think my kitchen was the old hog pen.
Last summer while you was hoeing corn on the hill, thought it was to make bread, but it went to the still.
Better get some cornmeal in the bin, gonna warp you with the rolling pin.
All those years you said you'd drink no more, well I'd like to bust you with a 2x4.
And yesterday I found the bullseye quirk where you hit it till you needed a snort.
But the wrong one found it and poured it out, and you want to know where? In the little outhouse.
Next time you have the big excuse, raise the lid and smell the booze.
If God should decide to call you away, you'd be bound to fill a drunkard's grave.
And don't you think I'd shed any tears and be the happiest I've been in years.
When Gabriel blows his trumpet clear, you better get away, we don't have drinking up here.
St. Peter will say, go back down the hill, the devil's waiting for you at the old still.
Yeah, the devil's waiting for you at the old still. Yeah. All right. This is a song I wrote a while back, and it still pertains today, unfortunately. And it has, I hope you'll heed the advice in this song. It's called Get Up in the Morning and Do Right. Ready, Kay?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, Joe? Get up in the morning and do right. But don't you get up and go and do wrong. Get up in the morning and do right all day long. Well, you wonder why this world's going downhill. Big wigs and politicians lying, cheat and steal. We're doing wrong to people in the name of freedom. Come on, children, come on down now. Get up in the morning and do right. But don't you get up and go and do wrong. Get up in the morning and do right all day long. Take it. Yeah. Well, you don't need all the cars and toys you think you need. Substitute a bit of kindliness for all the greed. Sow a little happiness out in your field. Come on, children, come on down now. Get up in the morning and do right. But don't you get up and go and do wrong. Get up in the morning woman got cuts and bruises showing on her face. The little baby child needs a refuge place. Come on, children, come on now, now, get up in the morning and do right. Don't you get up and go and do wrong. Get up in the morning and do right all day long. Now, now, get up in the morning and do right. Don't you get up and go and do wrong. Get up in the morning and do right all day long. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Yeah. Beautiful mandolin
Oh,
playing.
thank you. It was about
Bill
80
Monroe down there. would be
Almost
proud.
80%. He would be, wouldn't he?
Okay, and we'd like to end up another song for the times, written by the late great Olabelle Reed, and it just happens to be the title song of our
Most recent album.
slow-selling, fast album, Tear Down the Fences. This is, as I said, written by Olabelle Reed, called Tear Down the Fences. And we'd like to thank Berea for having us here, and Gail Gillespie, we'd like to thank her for playing with us, and Joe, and everybody here who's working so hard. Should I name your name? Kenny Dalsheimer?
Should indeed.
Who just happens to be the filmmaker who made the film about me
Wonderful film.
called You Gave Me a Song, but we won't talk about that now. So this is our last song. Kay's going to lead it out. Olabelle Reed's Tear Down the Fences.
Sunday morning, sun's a shining, flowers are blooming everywhere, birds are singing, soft winds blowing, whispering a message in the air. If I could have one wish and know it would come true, I'd wish that God would give us strength to know just what to do, and we could tear down the fences that fence us all in, fences created by such evil men. Oh, we could tear down the fences that fence us all in, and we could walk together again. Sunday morning, dark clouds rising, oh, there's no sunshine anywhere, strong winds blowing, God give us wisdom to grasp the message in the air. If I could have one wish and know it would come true, I'd wish that God would give us strength to know just what to do, and we could tear down the fences that fence us all in, fences created by such evil men. Oh, we could tear down the fences that fence us all in, and we could walk together again. Oh, we could walk together again.
Nice. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, and we'll say goodbye, and don't forget to vote.
Well, that wraps up our music for tonight, Saturday, of the 2020 Celebration of Traditional Music here at Berea College. We want to thank once again the L. Allen Smith Memorial Fund for their support of CTM, also the Loyal Jones Appalachian Center, and members of the Berea College Folk Roots Ensemble, as well as the Music Department and IS&S. Please do tune in again tomorrow at 3 o'clock when we will be having the first ever Berea College Traditional Music Ensemble Showcase. So we hope to see you all back here tomorrow. Same link, 3 o'clock. See you then.